One of my coworkers gave me this sweater, and it's been what I'm living in since I washed it. It's literally gonna be my favorite thing ever. You're gonna see it in every video of me lounging at night, me like just you're gonna see me in it all the time because this is so me. It's scary. And when he gave it to me, he was like, this made me think of you when I saw it, and I had to bring it to you immediately." And I said, "Okay, thank you." When it's oversized, like I like, and it just yeah, and it's light. Like it's not like a really heavy sweater. It's very light, so I can wear it even though it's hot as I don't know what outside in Georgia. Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to Push Besties to another video. I feel like you guys are very far away, but I kind of wanted it to be that way just because we have a lot to talk about. We have things to talk about. I don't want to sit down. I've been sitting down all day at work. I don't want to sit down. I literally just got home from work and I was like, I'm gonna record this video before I start my 48-hour readathon that I'm doing this weekend. So let's chat some rest of the year reading plan. This is the first video of the reading mid-year reading content that I plan on putting out for you. So let's just talk plans and some goals and catch up on some things. So I did set a 26 and 26. And out of the 26 so far, I haven't read that many. We're actually going to count it together. We're going to grab my iPad and we're going to count how many of the 26 books I have read so far because this feels important. I've only read 7 of the 26. So my goal is to at least read two of these a month moving forward from July or December to finish it out because that means I still have like 19 books left. Technically, I have to be three a month because I only have six. Oh, help. That's a lot of these I have to read a month. I'm not truly expecting to finish it. My main goal is to at least get halfway through it, maybe a little more than halfway through it. I am not doing a 27 and 27 next year. That just seems a little outrageous. I don't know what I will do. I'll do like a yearly TBR books I try to get through in 2027, but it won't be a 27 to 27. I already decided that. That's just not reasonable. I mean, it is for the amount of books I have read this year. Like, that would make sense. But I'm such a mood reader that I create that list at the beginning of the year and then I forget about it and only occasionally go back to it. But I digress. I digress. But I do want that to be part of a priority for me. I also want continuing series to be a priority for me. I'm not going to get into the statistics of that because I'm going to have a whole like series catch up video that I would do, but I just want to touch on that here because I have started a lot of series this month in June. I cannot lie. June and May and June, I have started so many series and I need to stop. I need to read. I need to continue and finish the series that I'm in the middle of. There are literally like I could name I think like 3 or 4 series right now off the top of my head that I only have the last book in. The Atlas Complex, which is the last book in the Atlas series, the Lotus Empire, which is the last book in the Jasmine Throne, the Burning Kingdom series. I have Oathbound, which will catch me up with the Legendborn series. There's just a lot that I need to catch up and finish with in series. But like I said, we'll go more in detail for that then. But I'm gonna break this up into like sections. So the first section that we're gonna do are some of the intimidating sequels that I really want to get to the later half of this year. They're like top priority things that people on top of my head to think about when I'm doing about videos or just vlogging in general about reading like a week in my life vlog or weekly reading vlog or like a 24-hour readathon. These are the books that come to mind of trying to include in videos and things like that. The Throne of Broken Gods. This is actually going to come up in a video I think really soon where I try to read this book in like 24 hours, which sounds kind of insane because this is a 700-page book. I think it's either 700 or six. Very high. No, it's 700 pages thick. Okay. This is on my TBR, summer TBR, which I have set to seasonal TBRs, and I think it's working out better for me because I don't like I have to stick to a strict TBR each month. Have I really read any of the books of my summer TBR yet? Not really, but that's kind of like a goal that I have for July and August is reading some of those and getting through some of those because I'm reading so much, like a whole fuck. Okay, like I'm just reading right now. But this is potentially going to be in the vlog of reading the longest and shortest books I have on my TBR or on my shelves, and this is going to be in it because it's the longest book I own on my shelves. Fury Bound by Sable Sorensen. This is literally one of my most favorite sequels of the year. Besides the sequel to Warrior Princess Assassin, this is like up there at like my top like three sequels that I've been anticipating, and I have yet to read this. I haven't even done my reread of Direbound, which is what I want to do. Like, I strictly want to do a reread before I do this. I'm just kind of avoiding it because once I do the reread, I have no reason to not be reading this, and I'm scared because I have seen people who love Direbound rate this 3 stars, but I've also seen people who love Direbound and go, "This is even better." So I'm just like, where do I going to fall? And doing that to myself is what's making me put this off because I know I'm gonna love this. No matter how it turns out, I'm gonna love it. The Dragon Republic. Now I keep saying that this is coming in a vlog soon, hopefully, of reading my most anticipated most intimidating books, and I keep putting it off. It's just because I'm not liking any of the vlogs I'm vlogging. I have scrapped 2 vlogs in the month of July, so that's why you've been lacking in vlogs. Is because I have scrapped them. I literally just scrapped the vlog I recorded for a little over a week now because I just didn't like the results of it, and I don't know why that is. I just did not like what happened with it, and I scrapped it. All the footage is gone. I was like, no, no, no. So technically this wasn't supposed to get posted until I think July 1st, but you're getting this Sunday the 28th because I'm too wishy-washy and I hated all the vlogs I recorded this one, and so this is taking the spot of that vlog, and then you're getting a 24-hour readathon and then some more media content. But this is coming, I promise. I just need to make sure that when I vlog this, I like the turnout of it, so that's what's also making me put it off. All This Twisted Glory by Tahari Mafi. This is the third book in the This Woven Kingdom series. This was make or break in the series for me because I was very much let down by book two. Book one was slow moving, but I still gave it like a 4.2 star rating. I gave book two a 3.5, 3.25. I'm still up and down with that book. So when I think about it, it was still really good. I still really enjoyed getting Cyrus in that book, but it was just like it took place over the course of like a couple like hours. I think it was maybe like 48 hours in total, like 36 hours in total or something. I don't know, but it just disappointed me, so I've been putting this off and I need to stop. Do I even need to say, like, give like any excuse for this? I've been putting this off for over a year now. This came out in 2025. This was literally my most anticipated release of 2025. If you know anything about me, I am like Legendborn's #1 fan. I love the book series with my whole heart. Tracy Dion did her big one with this one. And the fact that I have started this in Softly Method just tells you how much I don't want it to be over. Because while I was invested in the story, I did not want it to be over. There's nothing more from this. We don't even have a release date for book four. There's been no mention of book four. Don't talk to me about it. Now we're gonna move on to the series segment, and there's gonna be a very small segment of series that I want to start, and then series that I want to try and finish on later half this year because they're trilogies or duologies, or I only have like the last like 3 books minimum left in the series, and I just need to finish them. I need to read them and be gone with them. Okay, and so let's talk about those. First series up is a Never After series by Emily McIntyre. This is a 6 book long series. I have read the first 3 in the series, which means I only have the last 3 in the series left. I actually really enjoy these. These are very good palate cleansers. I read book 3 in March, and I got book 4 last month. Yeah, for my birthday with my mom, and I have yet to actually read it yet, but it has been on my mind. Like, I've been looking at it like this would be a good easy read for me when I'm slumping, or like a 24-hour readathon to just fly through, because the words in these books are pretty large. And when I'm into it, I'm into it. Like, that's pretty large writing. So I could get through this, but there's only 3 books left. I know the last 2 I think are like a bit chunkier. They're crossed and hexed and they're a bit chunkier, but I don't care. We have the last two books in the Carval trilogy. I This is on my priority list because I started book one. I read book one like 3 years ago. I recently reread it, gave it 3.25 stars, and so I'm really excited to kind of go into these two. I heard books two and three are really good. Book two, I'm kind of nervous about because we aren't following Donatella anymore. We're following Donatella and not Scarlet. And I didn't like Scarlet Donatella in book one. Oh my god, I get confused. I didn't like Donatella in book one, but I heard that she's better in book two, and you find out why she is the way she is. So that makes me a little nervy. Next up, we have the last two books in the Belladonna series. We have Foxglove and Wisteria. These are definitely going to try and aim to get on my fall TBR this year because I read Belladonna during the fall and I'm kind of saving these for then because these are such fall esque reads. This is a gothic YA romantasy series where fantasy romance because the romance is such a small part of it. um, but I really enjoyed book one, and I know book two we're following kind of a similar but different plot line from book one, and I'm super excited. And I know book three is about a character who I really want to know more about, so that also makes me very, very intrigued. But also, she has Adeline Grace has another book coming out this year. It's called The Witch of Divine. And if you watch my most anticipated releases, like my anticipated releases video, I put that on there because I love her writing style and I want to read more of her books. So I feel like I need to finish this off before I can even purchase that new book. And last but not least, we have the last two books in the Edge of Darkness trilogy by Lee Rivers. These books are going to destroy me. I know that. And I'm kind of thinking about committing these to a vlog of their own because they're just going to be so much and it's going to be spoiler filled because I just have to talk about it or it'll kill me on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Great. Okay. Thanks. But I really enjoyed it. So I should probably give it 5 stars. I read it in May. Like I said, really, really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to get to these. I've been putting off a little bit, but I think, like I said, I'm gonna commit these to a vlog and rate them with you because I need to know how Kate and Stacy get their happy ending. Next up is 5 series that I want to start the later half of this year and try to maybe finish. Although two of them are incomplete, but they're still on the list of trying to read and get caught up with the series. So that way, when the last and final book in the series comes out, I can just pick it up and read it. We have The Strange to Dreamer duology by Lonnie Taylor. I have Strange to Dreamer and Use of Nightmares. I actually got these at a half price books back in December as a Christmas present from my best friend. And so this is on my 5 star prediction list. I don't know why. There's just something about it that just speaks to me. If you know what I'm saying. And I really want to read it. And so I want to try and read both of these in a timely manner because they're a duology. The next book we have is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I want to read the first Mistborn trilogy. I don't know if I'm going to dive deep into the Brandon Sanderson world, the Cosmos, what it's called, I think. I don't know if I'm going to dive deep into the series yet, but I know I at least want to read the Mistborn trilogy by the end of this year. This feels like a big step for me. Like, yes, I have read the Atlas Complex, the Poppy War, the Jasmine Throne. Those are like some high epic fantasy books right there. But I feel like this is even bigger because it's written by a man. All of those have been written by women. And this feels like it's gonna be some like big scary video that I'm just like, book that I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I did start this at the end of like sometime last year. And then I never continued it. I stopped doing that because I wasn't in the mood for it. But if you remember, I posted a video that was like, tell me something about this book that I won't know until I finish it. Yeah, I started it and I made it like a good little ways in. That's like good little ways. I think I went to like chapter three. Yeah, chapter 3 or 4 in this, and then I just stopped. So I didn't get back to it. I really did. You may be yelling at me for this one. The Crown of Nyaxia series by Carissa Broadbent. If you know anything about me, you know Carissa Broadbent. I love her Daughter of No World series, the War of Heart's trilogy, her favorite trilogy ever. God tier, never stop thinking about Dishonored and Max. And all of the characters in there, like Sumerian. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't stop thinking about them, but I have yet to read this one. Backstory behind this one is I soft enough it because I was expecting going in something similar to Daughter of No World, and I was incorrect. Very much incorrect because it was nothing like this. It was nothing like it, and it was a mistake. But I want to go back to it. I've heard such amazing things about this one. Also, what threw me off is the writing. The writing in this kind of small. And so it kind of threw me like, look at how small that is. Look how many words are on that page. Book five, basically the last book and the last duet in the series comes out this year. So I want to try and read the first two duets, and then when that one comes out, read that on my iPad probably, and then be ready for when the last and final book in the series comes out next year. Now you may be thinking, Anderson, why are you holding up Flawless by Elsie Sober? Because I want to try my stab at cowboy romances. I've heard such good things about them, and I'm mostly a dark romance reader. I'm literally reading The Ritual by Chantal Tessier right now. I'm almost done with it, but I think sometimes adding in a cute little lighter read will do well for my brain because I read such dark books. All the time I read dark romantasy, dark romance, like I just read some dark things, and I think adding in some lightness will help. I definitely did think it helped when I read Face Off by Chelsea Cartel, but I've heard such good things about Elsie Silver that I really want to give this series a try. Give this series a try. And so I really want to try this. It sounds like it'll be good, and it sounds like I might actually enjoy it. Plus, I heard these men have filthy mouths. So sign me right on up. Last but not least, we have the King of Sin series by Anna Long. I finished. Hold on, round of applause because I finished the Twisted series, which we'll talk more about in my series video. But I finally finished that, and I did not want to start this series until I finished that one because I know we see some of the same characters and crossovers. In this one, I could already tell we're probably going to see Stella and Christian in this first book here because we had Dante and Twisted Lies. So I'm actually pretty excited to see where this goes. I've heard some mixed things about some of the books in the series, but book six recently came out, and I think the last book comes out sometime in like March or April of next year. So it's like perfect timing for me to start these. Maybe even read one of these a month until the last book comes out. Now let's talk content because I have some exciting videos that I think I want to do in the latter half of this year and finishing up some vlog projects that I said I've been wanting to do instead of going to do for a while now because of one of those, okay, being the fact that I have not finished reading the War of Lost Hearts books and vlogs. I posted my reading vlog, my spoiler filled reading vlog of Daughter of No World in January or February of this year, and I have yet to do my vlog from Children of Fallen Gods or Mother Earth and Dawn for the first reading Mother Earth and Dawn for the first time. And those are definitely something I'm gonna work into the plans and give myself a week to read both of them or like a week and a half to read both of them to give me some time. I also think in the background of me doing all of my sit down and talk videos, I probably will be vlogging so that way I have content to give you guys as well on top of all the videos. So that way, when it's time to start vlogging again, you can get some vlogs from me. You'll have an overload of vlogs for me probably. That's my plan. I have two phones. I will use both phones to vlog the crap out of everything. Okay, thank you. But these are coming. I promise. These are like my main priority vlogs. I want to try to get the Children of Fallen Gods out latest August. That's the latest I would do this, and then this one probably by October. But I'm hoping I can do them before then because, like I said, I'm gonna be vlogging in the background, and I think I want to vlog this one first. I've been thinking about my reread a lot, so you might see that in your near future, and I mean that this time. I don't know if I've said this before or not, but I definitely want to do a reading vlog, not for each of these individually, but give myself like 2 to 3 weeks to read each of the first, each of these first three books of the Zoic Academy series by Suzanne Valenti and Caroline Peckham because I've heard such good things about this series and I've had these books sitting on my shelf for a very long time and I've had this series on my radar for a very long time. This is included in me like starting series, but this is specifically for a vlog. Like I purchased the first three on purpose, thinking I could do a vlog reading these three. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna really like them. I'm gonna want to continue on, but I'm probably gonna take a small break after I read these three back to back to back. Because I heard these three, it's better if you read them that close together because all the pieces will start connecting as you go through the series, and that makes me excited. Shadow and Bone trilogy vlog. I have thought about this one for a little bit. I didn't think I was going to commit to it, but I have decided to commit and do a whole vlog reading these three books, or either do one video per book, especially because Season Storm and Ruin and Rising are so long. The Zoe Academy vlog is probably going to be broken down into like two parts, or either you guys would be okay with me posting one long video and it get traction, you know? Um, but I've only read the series once. I finished Ruin Rising back in 2023, and I have not picked this series back up, ever reread it. So this would be a first reread for me, and that actually makes me really excited because I really enjoyed the series when I was younger, and it just would be like nostalgic to read these. It's only been 3 years, but the way my brain works now from 3 years ago is very different. I'm 22. 3 years ago, I was 19. Like, I know that's not like a big difference, but I've gone through some things. I've changed. My mentality is different. So I feel like going back to these 3 years later would just, yeah. And last but not least, for the vlog, ideas that I kind of have on specific books is the Green Bone Saga by Fonda Lee. I want to do vlogs on each of these books. I say each of them because they are way too long to put into one video. They're each over 500 pages. I'm pretty sure book three is like 600 pages. So there's no way I would put all of these into one vlog. That's kind of insane. It just wouldn't work out because I have too much to say. They will be spoiler filled. So if you haven't read them, you won't be able to watch them unless you skip past the spoilers. I will put it up on the screen if you would still like to watch and consume the video. I'll put exactly when I talk about spoilers so you could just skip ahead. But yeah, this is definitely one of them. Some more vlogs that I have is I want to stay more consistent with continuing series vlogs. I feel like I don't post those consistently enough. Literally after my 24-hour readathon that I'm doing this weekend, it's literally going straight into a continuing series vlog where I read some books. I'm not gonna tell you which ones yet. But we're gonna pick out some books together. We're gonna read through them. I have started the series on my TikTok channel. Okay, I created this jar with all the sequels, like next books and series I need to read, or I'm gonna start picking out one of these a month for them, maybe two, just depending on how fast I get through the book, and I read them on TikTok, just so that it helps me get through series faster. I definitely want to try to lean more into some themed vlogs. So I'll obviously staying true to myself and throwing in a weekly reading vlog, weekend in my life vlog, stuff like that. But I want to try to dive deep into some themed vlogs because I think I can come up with some really great themed vlogs. I do have some inspiration from covers by Cassidy and her themed vlogs, so that makes me super duper excited. Okay, like I cannot lie, I'm kind of ecstatic about it. Don't tell no one, because I didn't tell you that. Annotating. I think I'm about to heavily get into my annotating bag. I have so much annotation supplies. I need to get some more highlighters and some more pens, but I have so many tabs that it's ridiculous that I think I'm about to hop into my annotating bag for real, and then it's over with. I'm going to be constantly annotating and underlining, highlighting. I usually don't highlight and underline on a first read through, but I will tab occasionally on a first read through, um, just to mark important moments and things like that. So you can expect more of that in the future. And then last but not least, I really want to try and diversify my reads. This is something I've been planning to do for a while, wanting to do for a while, thinking about for a while. I have fallen into those group of black people who don't read diversely enough. That one shelf is my queer shelf. I'm queer. I need to have more queer books. I need to read more books by Black authors and by just BIPOC authors in general. So I'm gonna try to incorporate that. So if you have some diverse recs, send them my way. I will read them all day, every day. So that's it. This is a really chatty video. I know that, and you're gonna get some more chatty videos. I'm gonna try to throw a vlog in here and there to kind of get you through my chatty vlogs. Obviously, a Raise with Me and Annotate with Me video will go up, so those will also be a break in between all the talking videos. But I digress nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you loved the Yap session. What? I don't know. I'm forming a lisp here, and I don't like it. I hope you enjoyed the fun little Yap yeah, I hope you loved the little yappity yap video we just had. Stay tuned, like I said, for the mid-year content that's going to be rolling out. We're gonna do like a TBR video for like the rest of the year TBR. We're gonna do, or maybe not, because I just went through a lot of books with you here. We're gonna have the mid-year freakout tag, best and worst books of the year, every single book I've read so far this year, and a series catch up. I know those are like the main four I have off the top of my head right now. So just be on the lookout for all these videos coming your way. They're coming, I promise. But I will see you guys in my next one. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, and whatever kind of words you are having it in. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.